Dolores is sitting in the secret square, and the contestant who picks it first could win a prize package worth $2,662. Which star is it? Tom DeLuise, Karen Valentine, Vincent Price, Suzanne Bichette, Burt Reynolds, Carl Reiner, Wally Cox, Hope Lang, or Paul Lynde, all in the Hollywood Square. And here is the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Thank you, Kenny, and a very good evening. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars.
Peter.
Welcome once again, everyone. Welcome, stars, and welcome Dolores Washington, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Dolores Washington. How are you? You fine? Dolores is a bride. Oh, that's lovely. She's a supervisor, incidentally, with an insurance company, and she married a computer engineer. 3 months?
Yes, 3 months.
Well, good. So you win some cash this evening, all right?
I'll try.
Our Mr. X is Harold. Is it Lichterman?
Yes.
Mr. Lichterman, welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Nice meeting you, sir. Thank you. Harold is from Chicago, now an attorney, married to a teacher. He is a bird watcher. You and Wally should get together. Give us a bird whistle, Wallace. What is that?
That's a Wally Cox.
That's right. So we'll have a commercial and we'll play the game after this. There's to get 3 stars in a row, either across, up, and down, or diagonally. It is up to them to figure out if the stars give me a correct answer and make you one up. That's how they get the squares. Each completed game is worth $250, and the person who wins most cash tonight will win a brand new car. In addition, in our first 2 games, they play for a secret square. I'm imitating you, Kenny.
And Circle starts this first secret square game, which includes Kimball Swinger Organ, amazing new feature. The entertainer makes beginners sound like an experienced musician. Play a simple one-finger melody and select rhythm accompaniment of your choice from Kimball Piano and Organ Company. Plus, Scott's Liquid Gold, the time-tested wood care formula, cleans, preserves, protects, and beautifies any type or color of natural wood finish, wood panel walls, kitchen cabinets, and your furniture. And new from Weldwood, a line of home-safe adhesives for every job around the house. Non-flammable, non-toxic, non-sniffable from Weldwood. And a pair of new Strata-Lounger low-back living room chairs. They're full-size reclining chairs. Exclusive headrest pops right up. The Strata-Lounger low-back, designed for style and comfort. And Tootsie Pop Drops, 5 flavors of delicious hard candy with chewy Tootsie Roll centers. They filled the hole with Tootsie Roll. And for the man of today from Monte Cristo, an elegant wardrobe of suits and sport coats and today's most luxurious new fabrics. It's the look of tomorrow, tailored in the superb manner of Monte Cristo clothes.
Let us show the home audience the secret square. As you know, the stars are briefed in advance to help them with their bluffs. Well, Dolores, I understand you won the toss backstage. Good luck, good start. Pick a star.
Okay, Karen Valentine.
All righty. Karen, Joanne Woodward said recently, quote, "I just think it's silly. I did it for a long time, but the children found it terribly embarrassing, so I stopped." Stopped what?
No. She stopped smoking.
Smoking.
I disagree.
Giving autographs. Oh, so we'll put a circle there. You disagreed. Harold, your turn. Go right ahead.
Wally Cox.
Is it bad for you to eat an ostrich egg?
All at one sitting? It's so hard to get answers out of him. Have you noticed that? Is it bad? Bad for you? No, it's good for you, but it's not worth the time.
He said it's good for you.
I'll agree.
1 egg will feed 14 people, incidentally, and it's good for you. Yes, we'll have an extra. Dolores, go right ahead. Go ahead.
Don DeLuise.
Don, yes. Where would you find the girdle of Venus?
In Zeus's glove compartment. No, the girdle of Venus.
Where would you find that?
Now, I just happen to know this.
Good.
The girdle of Venus is found in the palm of your hand. It's right, it goes from this finger to that finger. It's a line in your hand.
Palm of your hand.
I'll agree.
That's right. It's one of the lines on the palm. Very good for you, Dom DeLuise.
Vincent Price to block.
According to historians, how often did Louis XIV of France take a bath?
Very seldom. Very seldom. Let's see. Well, I would think he took a bath literally once a week.
Once a week.
I'll disagree.
Once a year. That's what made him so mean. Yes.
That's why he lived so long.
Dolores, your turn. Go right ahead.
Paul Lynde.
Paul Lynde to block diagonally. We all know that birds go south as soon as the winter chill sets in. Do whales do the same?
Oh, I hope not. Let's see. I know the gray whales do. My sister's a member of the Sierra Club, and they watch them go down every year. Yes, they do go south.
I disagree.
Yes, they do. Some swim as far as 2,000 miles to find warmer water. Let me explain something, Harold. Paul is not the secret square. It's worth over $2,600.
Paul Lynn to win.
For $250. According to a Stanford University study, who has a greater tolerance for pain, young folks or old folks?
I don't know yet. I'm having 4 more old people in tomorrow.
Greater tolerance for pain, young or old folks?
Well, you lose your senses in real old age. I mean, so maybe you lose that one too. Maybe it eases up. Maybe older people can take pain more than little children.
I'll agree.
No, it's the young. It's the young. We put a circle there. Dolores, back in it.
Carl Reiner to win.
Not the secret square of $250. According to Movie Life magazine, Dinah Shore says, I owe everything, my success and the degree of happiness I've achieved to blank. Fill in that blank. To what?
To Burt Reynolds. He taught her everything. I think it's to my mother.
Mother.
I disagree.
Men. No offense,
I was
Bert.
close
Men.
enough.
Yes, we have a circle there, and $250. Dolores Washington. Pardon me, Suzanne? I have been informed that Suzanne Plachette was on Secret Square. Nobody chose Suzanne, so we'll add those prizes to what we have in the second game. And what is that, Kenneth?
And X will start this Secret Square game, which is worth over $4,900. And we'll include a week's ski vacation for 2 in Montreal, Canada. You'll fly there via Air Canada, the airline that flies to 44 cities in Canada and Caribbean, 11 cities in Europe, including Moscow. Let's fly there together, Air Canada. And here is lovely Karen with elegance of fur from Dicker in Dicker of Beverly Hills in this natural Norwegian blue fox cape. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Plus 2 pair of Hart Bishop skis, custom engineered every step of the way, responsive, versatile, and fast in all conditions. Advanced fiberglass construction, ideal for today's skiing techniques from Hart. And from Mary Kay Cosmetics for your skin care, a fascinating assortment of creams, lotions, eye makeup, toiletries, and perfume. His and Her Cosmetics from Mary Kay. Plus a $1,000 gift certificate from the famous Spiegel Catalog Company. Over 50,000 quality items providing value, selection, and economy. Spiegel, Chicago, 60609.
Let us show the home audience the Secret Square, and we'll pause for this commercial word. We'll return and play the second game of the match after this. Good luck, sir.
Dame DeLuise.
Oh, I'm so excited.
On the average, an adult elephant will spend 16 out of every 24 hours doing just one thing. What is it?
An elephant spends 16 hours doing...
16 out of every 24 hours doing just one thing. What? On the average, an elephant.
Looking for a shovel. And was bathing.
Bathing.
I'll disagree.
No, looking for food. We can accept eating, so we'll put an X there. Yes. Foraging for goodies. Dolores?
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds. Does Dr. Spock approve of boys playing with dolls?
Yeah, he probably would.
He said,
I agree.
yes, he does. It's perfectly all right. All right. A circle goes there. Harold?
Karen Valentine.
That's the Secret Square. This is for $4,500, Harold. Good luck. Special envelope. Everybody listen carefully, all right? She wrote Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm. Was it Kate Wiggin, Louisa May Alcott, or Daphne du Maurier? She wrote Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm. Was it Kate Wiggin, Louisa May Alcott, or Daphne du Maurier?
Kate Wiggin.
I'll agree.
Good! Very good, Karen Valentine. Super. I thought sure you would say Louisa May Alcott because you kind of associate with the Little Women and stuff like that. Well, Harold, you have won the following: the Kimball organ, the lounge chairs, the men's wardrobe, the ski vacation in Montreal, the fur, the skis, The cosmetics, the books, and the $1,000 gift certificate, close to $5,000. Congratulations. That's just super. Marvelous. Back to the matter of money. Dolores, pick a star.
Vincent Price.
Vincent, true or false? According to recent research, there really was a person named Count Dracula from Transylvania.
Yes, there's a wonderful new book out called The Search for Dracula, and he was a very definite character.
I'll agree.
In the 15th century, he killed a lot of people, but Vinny, I want you to listen to this carefully. He never drank the blood. So in your next picture...
But he had a wonderful recipe for making it into sausage.
Oh, is that it? Harold, it's your turn.
Suzanne Plachette.
Suzanne, when are you most likely to have your hair fall out? In the winter or in the summer? Hair fall out.
I believe it's in the winter. I think it grows faster in the summer.
I'll agree.
That's right.
You mean I got something right?
Yes, you did. The Syracuse flag. Dolores?
Paul Lynn.
Paul. According to the National Enquirer, Richard Burton recently stated, "I'm quite serious about this. I hate it. Honestly, I just can't bear it." What was he referring to?
Cholera. I just hate it.
Yeah, I'm quite serious about this. I hate it, honestly. I just can't bear it. What was he referring to?
I hate it. I just can't bear it. He's such an easygoing guy. One of the most charming people I've ever met.
Thank you, Paul.
I will say he stopped drinking. Maybe he'd learned to hate it. I don't know. Maybe
Drinking.
I'll say drinking.
I disagree.
No, it's acting. Acting. He's brilliant, but he doesn't like it. We'll have a circle there. Harold, your turn.
Wally Cox.
Wallace, according to research, there are about 29 million people in America who've been able to stop doing it. Doing what?
Smoking.
Smoking.
I'll agree.
That is it. Smoking cigarettes. And Dolores, it's your turn.
Hope Lang.
Hope Lang to black. According to Photo Screen magazine, when Henry Fonda isn't busy working, he is spending a lot of time in his backyard watching over something. What is it?
Watching over something in his garden. I know he paints, but that wouldn't come into... he's crazy. Oh, I know. I don't know the technical phrase, but he does study insects, and I know whatever that technical phrase is. He watches over insects.
I'll agree.
His garden. Garden wasn't in the question, Hope, and you said his garden.
Oh, I thought you said garden.
I didn't even mention garden.
Isn't that funny?
He grows tomatoes, radishes, and zucchini. We can't put an X there. You'll have to earn that yourself. Harold?
Hope Lang.
This is for $250 in a tie game. If you're short on vitamin C, will you get any by eating an egg?
From
Vitamin
Wait,
C-
no, I want to get this straight. Not in the garden, just
Right.
eating
In other words,
eggs.
can you get vitamin C from eating eggs?
No.
I'll agree.
Eggs have every vitamin except C. X gets the square. We have a tie game, and that's nice. Dolores, Harold, you both have $250, which is very important because the player who wins the most cash during the show gets a special bonus prize.
It's a brand new Vega. Rides comfortably, corners flat, steers and operates easily. The Economy Vega.
Incidentally, if the show should end in the middle of a game, we'll add $50 for our players to each square they have on the board, and we'll play the game until we hear the buzzer. And if one contestant has selected a star when that buzzer rings, then we'll complete his or her turn. It is your turn now, Dolores, so good luck, dear.
Carl Reiner.
Carl.
Yes.
Let's see here. In Russia, if you want to buy one of these, you have to put your name on a list, get permission from the government, and then pay cash for it. What is it?
A wife. No. It's it's a refrigerator.
A refrigerator.
I'll agree.
It's a car, an automobile.
I know.
We have an X.
I just didn't want to tell everybody.
Yeah, sure you did. Harold?
Wally Cox.
According to the Department of Agriculture, during peak months, you can expect a hen to lay about 20, 40, or 60 eggs. Which one? 20, 40, or 60?
Well, first name the peak months, Peter.
I don't know the peak months, but if I did, I would tell you. But can you expect a hen to lay an egg In about the quantity of 20, 40, or 60.
You're slowing down, Pete.
Yes, I sure am.
And you're also hooked on eggs this evening. 20, 40, or 60. On a peak month, there's a lot of trouble beating 20.
20.
Yep.
I'll disagree.
60. They're hard workers, Wallace, with an X. And we'll pause for this commercial word. We'll be back. Where's your turn, dear?
Burt Reynolds.
For the block here. What famous cowboy hero had a sidekick named California?
California. Gosh. California. Gosh, it wasn't Gabby. Old buckaroo. California. I remember he was the guy that played the harmonica. California. Oh, doggone it. California.
Here I come.
Slips right into Western talk, doesn't it?
Huh? Sure quick on this one, aren't I?
Yeah, well, Bert obviously is stuck for a bluff.
Yeah.
Would you like the question?
I could bluff,
Dolores?
but it would be a lousy one.
No? I thought you would know that. Hoppy. Hopalong Cassidy. That's right. His sidekick was... Back to you, Bert. Listen.
Oh.
According to a recent Supreme Court decision, are confidences to your clergyman considered to be privileged information?
Nothing's privileged anymore, according to those devils. I don't know. I would think that would be still, but who knows? I would hope it would be.
So you would say yes?
I'll say yes, yeah.
I'll agree.
Yes, they are. That's nice to hear. We have a circle. Harold, your turn.
Hope Lang.
Hope Lang. According to Brides magazine, are today's young women finding disfavor with formal, traditional weddings, yes or no?
My guess would be yes. There's a lack of tradition, yes.
I'll disagree.
No, they are even more popular than ever. That's nice to hear. With the next, Dolores, your turn.
John DeLuise.
John DeLuise de Block. According to psychological research, is a married woman more likely to be romantic with the air conditioner on or off?
Oh, that's interesting. As soon as I find out, I'm going to put mine, whichever, on or off, depending. In other words, if it's on, is she more... If it's colder or warmer, you're saying?
Yeah, is she more likely to be romantic with the air conditioner on or off? We're looking for on or off.
I would say off.
Off.
Because, I'll tell you why. The cover is cold. You get cold with the cover. But you figure it out yourself.
I disagree.
No, it's on. This
on?
is... yes,
I'm
we have
doing
the
it
block.
wrong.
Harold, your turn.
Paul Lynde.
Paul Lynde, the block. Hugh Hefner is quoted as saying, next to beautiful women, I think I like blanks best. What comes after beautiful women?
Paternity suit.
He says, next to beautiful women, I think I like blanks best. Fill in the blank.
Next to beautiful women, I think I like blank. Horses.
Horses.
I'll disagree.
Gadgets. Okay, we have the next. Dolores, it's your turn.
Karen Valentine.
Karen, can you make wine out of milk? Wine.
You know, the last time I was on this show, all the what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, we're going to Karen. That's right. Oh, he's just flashing the wrong thing. Don't worry about that. Karen, can you make wine out of milk?
Well, you know, the last time I was on the show, all the questions you asked me were about milk, and I kept saying no, and I got them all wrong.
Uh-huh.
But I really don't think you can make wine out of milk. No, false.
Dolores?
I agree.
Yes, in fact, it's been done successfully in Alaska recently. So, we can't quit the next day. You'll have to earn that yourself. Harold?
Karen Valentine.
For $500. According to a recent Gallup poll, 70% of all Americans think that something is too dirty. What is it?
What is that? 75% of...
70% of all Americans think that something is too dirty. What is it?
Our water.
Our water.
I'll agree.
Political campaigns. Circle gets the square. Dolores, we'll put the circle there, please. Thank you. Now, Dolores.
Vincent Price.
For $500, Vincent. Right. In what famous book will you read about someone named Saul visiting the witch of Endor?
A famous book?
Mm-hmm. You read about someone named Saul.
Well, the witch of Endor is in Macbeth.
But it's a play, really. Well, I suppose it's been printed, so it's a book.
I disagree.
No, it's the Bible. King Saul visited her before a battle with the Philistines. Circle gets the square, $500 for Dolores Washington. All right, now we'll clear the board, and we'll start this round with Harold Lichterman.
Dom DeLuise.
Dom, true or false, my friend?
Yes.
Author Clifford Irving is the creative writing instructor at his prison.
Sorry, it's a little gas. That's funny.
But true or false? We must finish the question. We did go to Dom.
Funny.
Author Clifford Irving is the creative writing instructor at his prison.
I would say false.
I'll agree.
No, it's true.
Oh!
Circle gets the square. Well, time is up, and now we're going to add up all the scores. First of all, Harold, we have $250 for you, and you have won our secret square worth close to $5,000, so that's a good night's work, isn't it?
Certainly is.
And it's been a pleasure. We thank you for being on the Hollywood Squares. Harold Lichterman. Hi, Dolores. How are you?
I don't know.
Well, I tell you how you are. You're $550 richer. That means you won the most cash tonight. And what happens when you win the most cash on the Hollywood Squares?
You win the car.
You sure do. And you have a brand new Chevrolet Vega sedan. And we congratulate Dolores Washington for that. Ho, ho, ho. That's the way we like it here. We have two winners. This gentleman about $5,400. And Dolores, I don't know how much the car was worth. It's got to be over $100, right? So I'd like to thank our players. First of all, Burt Reynolds, whose new motion picture is called Seamus. Is that right?
That's right.
I thought you were going to say Seamus. Carl Reiner, the producer of the Dick Van Dyke Show. Wally Cox, thank you so much. Hope Lang, who co-stars with Dick Van Dyke in the Dick Van Dyke Show. Dom DeLuise, the Dean Martin Show. Karen Valentine, Room 222. Vincent Price, who scares the heck out of all of us all the time. And Paul Lynde, the Paul Lynde Show. Peter Marshall, on behalf of the stars and our lovely audience, wishing you and yours a lovely evening. Hope you'll be with us next week. Bye-bye. Thank you.
These are your friends.
I would not order the paella if I were you. Unless, of course, you want to spend a night on the toilet.
Oh, you were just leaving? My mistake. Have a nice day. These are your foes.
Hey, man, your new girlfriend is hot. When she dumps you, have her call me.
Congratulations. When are you due? You're not pregnant? Friend or foe? It pays to know.
Friend or Foe, the new game show hosted by Kennedy, premieres June 3rd on Game Show Network.